No better man on circuit though in Portimao this morning than that man, Maverick Vinales, race winner in Qatar 1. He takes the spoils in a damp session here this morning in Portugal. 142.127 puts him ahead of Spaniards Rins, the great returning Marquez after a 9-month layoff, back inside the top 3. Pol Espargaro 4th, then Zarco, Bagnaia, Quartararo, Miller fresh from arm pump surgery 8th, Marquez, Petrucci, they're your top 10. Just missing out with Rossi and Nakagami. World champion Mir there in 13th place, ahead of Franco Morbidelli, who was the busiest man out on circuit this morning. Morbidelli did 21 laps, the man who was 3rd here last November. Martin, the best of the rookies, in 16th. Not a bad job that by Lorenzo Savadori. We should give him a mention. 15th place in that session. Last year's race winner Miguel Oliveira, a low-key start for the Portuguese home hero there in 17th place. Ika Lekuona, fresh out of arm pump surgery as well, was 19th.
12 full laps completed for Maverick Vinales. I can't tell you what any of them are because I had a slight problem with the graphic there. Let's try again. There we go. As you can see, steadily going about his business. The times tumble, and in the end, eventually getting down into the 142s.
Leading the chasing pack was Suzuki's Alex Rins. The two fathers-to-be, 1 and 2, in that session. 42.278, the best work from Alex Rins, and that came right at the end of his second run. 15 full laps completed by the Suzuki man, and that was a big step late on, wasn't it? First time he got into the 42s.
And the first laps in a MotoGP session in 265 days for this man, Marc Marquez, who in his final run got straight into the 42s, ending in 3rd place with a 142.378.
It was a good morning session as well for Repsol Honda in general, with Marquez's teammate Pol Espargaro in 4th place. A Spanish lockout of the top 4. We'll see Pol's work here. Only just 8 full laps completed in 3 runs for the Spaniard, and a bit like everybody else, his best coming late on, a 42.382 as those damp patches dried up. So Pol Espargaro there in 4th.
Sector by sector then, Johan Zarco fastest in Sector 1. Just ahead of Maverick Vinales and Marc Marquez. Marc Marquez fastest in Sector 2 in his first free practice session back, ahead of his teammate Pol Espargaro in the Ducati of Bagnaia. Pol Espargaro was then top of Sector 3 ahead of Bagnaia and Marquez, and in the final sector it's the Yamahas and Suzukis. Maverick Vinales quickest from Alex Rins and Fabio Quartararo. We'll be back later on this afternoon to bring you FP2 from MotoGP, and it's now all eyes on the sky. Couple of dark looking clouds just forming above the grandstand over the start-finish straight here in Portugal. Will that affect Moto2 FP1, which is up next with Matt Dunn, Neil Morrison and Amy Reynolds down in pit lane?